पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो तारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% and Karnataka. What is the meaning of acting on the stage? It appears as if you are really, really involved. But the truth is, you are not. Like listening to satsang. It appears we are very much interested listening. Now this technique you have. So you don't require any spiritual practice. Technique you have. So you have to apply this technique in your day-to-day life. See? So, Kshane Kshane Manorajyam Bhavati Anyatha Anyatha. Our mind is constantly changing this theme to that theme, this person to that person, this issue to that issue, constantly changing. See? But afterwards again it goes away. So Gatam Gatam Punar Nasti. It has gone. Don't carry the burden. Vivaharo Maistatha. Same way, outer world. Whatever things happen, happen. See? Like the position remains the same. The chief minister, the expensive minister, cheap minister, expensive minister. So the people will keep on changing, but the chair remains the same. In the same manner, it keeps on happening. Now, if we insist that we should not have these kinds of thoughts in our mind, nobody will be able to help us. Our struggle to quieten the mind, according to Patanjali, is wanting to take bath in the ocean after the waves are quietened. This happened in Goa. Once we were having a nice time in the sea, about half a dozen kids with me, we were enjoying. There was one elderly man, and he was standing with his towel on and in a pose of Vivekananda. So one of the child told, "Uncle, come." "No, I am waiting." "Oh, somebody is coming?" No. I am waiting for the waves to quieten. So he will have to stand there eternally. Waves will never quieten. In the same manner, don't wait for an optimum time to begin your spiritual practice. Every moment is the right moment. So, what is that spiritual practice? Learn, learn, learn from every single experience of your life. न बाल्यम यौवने लभ्यम यौवनम स्थविरे तथा मृत पिता पुनर्नास्ति नानात्येव गतं दिनम. Childhood has gone. Don't keep on talking about it when you are children, as if nobody was a child in this world or what. Everybody had done the same stupid thing, nothing new. Labhyam yavana sthavire tatha. And in the old days, the youth has gone. Mruta pida punarnasti. When the father died. You don't carry the burden. See? Today I received one message, I replied also. Swamiji, my father, he had accident, both limbs paralyzed. Now, I don't know, I'm feeling so bad about it. So I wrote, we have two options in life, accept and suffer. Accept and do not suffer. Acceptance is no option, you have to accept. Now, how not to suffer? Whatever you are supposed to serve. Thereafter, don't that event of your life contaminate and destroy your other relations in the family. This is what happens. Something bad has happened, yes, it should not happen, but happens to everybody. But what happens? That one bad event is destroying our total equipoise. Now the kids don't understand. See, this ability to fix priorities we have to learn. There is one doctor in probably Andhra Pradesh or Karnataka. She was asking Swamiji, see, these are the things. Now tell me, how do I work in life? I said, first, fix priorities. First priority, you are a mother of two kids, priority is children. Second priority, husband. Third priority, your job, whatever you are doing. Fourth priority, yourself. And all those priorities should be given due weightage. There will not be any confusion. Therefore, things keep on happening, changing. We have to accept it and refuse to suffer. Manorajad visheshakkaha ksharadhamsini laukike atosmin bhasamanepi tat satyatvam dhyam tyajet. This is the point. Manorajad visheshakkaha. What is the greatness about the mind? It keeps on changing. See, friend, learn this. Our priorities in life have changed. Our values in life have changed. It is natural. See? So, this is what it happens. Then, tat satyatvam dhyam tyajet. Whatever we have given importance to in our life, and we take it as real. So what we take as real? Our past. Past has come and gone. Select, shift, delete. Don't carry the burden of the past. You are destroying yourself. See? This is worth learning from the gamblers. They don't give up. They are committed to that. See? And we so-called is spiritual. See? Frustrated? No. So, Manorajar Vishekshana Dhamsini Laukike. Things will keep on changing. See? But if we keep on brooding over what was in the past, what is now, nobody can help you. See? Ataha asmin bhasamanepi. Although the things, events, relations and achievements, failures are constantly changing, tat satyatva dhyam tyajet. Don't give a status of reality to all that is happening. In our Vedanta Shastra, there is one topic. It is called Avasthatraya Viveka. Viveka is discrimination. Avasthatraya. We go through three experiences: waking, dream, and deep sleep. Now, what is happening in the waking has no impact on the dream. What is achieved or suffered in the dream is not borrowed and brought in the waking. In the deep sleep, both of them disappear, but we continue to be. Therefore, this, I don't know whether you work after going home or not, but I keep on telling. See? Work on this statement. Who says, I had a good sleep and bad dreams in between? Who can say this thing? First, this cannot be said by the dreamer because we are not talking to dreamer. This cannot be said by the deep sleeper because he is not available. So we are talking to the waker. Now, this waker was neither in the sleep nor in the dream. How can he say? Then the question comes, who makes this statement? Don't we make? We do make it. Who makes it? Then, by proper, cool understanding, you will come to know this is made by the one who is supporting the waking experiences without becoming a waker, who supported the dream experiences without becoming a dreamer, who supported the deep sleep experience without going to sleep. If he had gone to sleep, how can he say, I had a good sleep? He was there. See, friends. So these three experiences are like the experiences of the son, husband and father. In all the three, son, husband and father, what is the common denominator? The man. And who is miserable? These three fellows. What can you do? See? So what is to be done? Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% and Karnataka. Don't become too serious, and when you are not serious, you will not react in life. See? You will only act. See? And in that action, be attentive. We will not like to prove something to somebody. All our life is a struggle. We want to prove something to somebody. The husband wants to prove to the wife, I love. The disciple wants to prove the guru, I respect. Do you think that the husband and the guru doesn't understand? They very easily understand. See, fake. Fake mane feko. Atosmin bhasamanepi tat satyatvam dhyam tyajet. Don't give a status of reality to all good or bad thoughts coming in your mind. It's another important principle, universal. There is not a single mind in the whole world where good and bad thoughts have not come. There cannot be any mind where there is not a single bad thought ever come. It is not possible. The question is, when we get influenced and carried away by the bad thoughts, then something happens. When we get carried away by the good thoughts, something happens. So what could be done? Be indifferent to all the thoughts. Atosmin bhasamanepi tat satyatvam dhyam tejet. Don't give a status of reality. Oh God, why bad thoughts are coming in my mind? Now, where will they come? Will they come in your nose? You blow them out? No. Thoughts have to come in the mind. Our foolishness is like the man who is waiting for the waves to stop so that he can take bath in the ocean. It cannot. To the extent, according to Patanjali Maharshi, even sleep is a thought. Waking world we understand. What is the reference? Without this policy, you have to remember, without reference, thoughts cannot come. See? You require a reference. Suppose I tell you, think. You will ask, think about what? So you have to find out some reference. Waking, dream, same thing. And deep sleep, what is the reference? See? A reference is absence. Absence of waking and dream is the reference in the deep sleep. And therefore Patanjali defines deep sleep. Abhava, pratyaya, alambana, vrittihi, nidra. Sleep is that experience where waking and dream are totally absent. It is a thought. Therefore, we have to again and again recognize, like the same man is playing different roles according to different upadhi. Similarly, we, the divine, also play different role according to the gross body, waker, subtle body, dreamer, causal body, deep sleeper. That's it. See? So don't give too much importance and value to the worldly things. This world has always been like this. See? I won't tell you the name of a great President of India. He was very erudite, educated, known for being one of the most well-read, doctorate, etc. in philosophy, everything. Toward the end of his life, he became totally disoriented, forgot anything. See? So where all that knowledge, everything has gone, this is all happening in Prakriti. Therefore, do not get involved too much in this world. Upekshite laukike dhihi nirvigna brahmachintane natavat krutrimasthayam nirvahatyeva laukikam. Now, upekshite laukike vignaha. When we are no more disturbed, troubled by the worldly things, then alone the intellect brahmachintane nirvignaha. Then only our mind will be available for reflecting on the reality. Be very attentive. What is the reality? Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasa. Reality is that which does not fall in the purview of words and thoughts. And what we are told? Brahma chintane. Think about Brahman. See? What does it mean? Think. So thinking about Paramatma, Brahman, means not thinking about anything. What are you seeing? 4 fingers. If you want to see the space between the fingers, what you have to do? Remain indifferent to the forms. See? If we have to think about the reality, the truth, what is required is remain indifferent to everything. Because truth is not comprehended by words or thoughts. That is why the Dakshinamurti Stotra, Dhyana Shloka very clearly tell, Mauna Vyakhya Prakatita Para Brahma Tattvam Yuvanam Varshishthante Vasadrushi Ganaihi Avrutam Brahmanishtai Acharyendram Karakalita Chinmudramananda Rupam. This Chinmudra. Swatma Ramam Mudita Vadanam, with a smiling face, Dakshinamurti made. See? Mauna Vyakhyanam. Not talking, not commenting, not sleeping, not worrying is Brahmachintan. Also, not sleeping. No. For that, I told you 3 qualities of the mind. Don't forget that. It is quiet, alert, and vigilant. 3 things. Mind is quiet, but not sleepy. Alert. Aware of all that is happening around. See? And vigilant. Although we are aware of all that is happening, but no impressions, see, dots and scratches on our mind are formed. At this moment, whatever is your experience is Brahmachintanam. Now this experience you cannot put in words. You cannot say it is silence because we are hearing the sounds. You cannot say darkness because we are seeing the colors and forms. We cannot say it is hot or cold because we are experiencing. And yet, we are not getting disturbed by any perception. Perceptions are happening, but disturbances on account of the perceptions are not happening. This is why what we tell in simple words: experience without experiencer, seeing without a seer, hearing without a hearer, joy without an enjoyer, being without becoming, knowing without becoming a knower. Otherwise, it will be like a stone. What to do? Yeah, since I am realized, I don't understand anything. No. It's not that. So, upekshite laukike, when worldly things no more is a great concern for us, then only we will understand and think as what we have discussed just 1 second before. Then, how should we live in this world? Natavat krutrimasthayam. Natavat, like an actor. Krutrimashtha. Krutrimashtha means he is pretending to be happy. He is pretending to be miserable. He is pretending to be successful. But actually, he is neither miserable, nor happy, nor successful. See? Like we pretend we are listening. but not listening. You are realized, man. I have no doubt about it. See? Natavat krutrim asthayam. Then nirvahati eva laukikam. So the worldly business will be conducted like an actor on the stage. This point I told you a number of times. The whole spiritual practice can be summarized by one word. Call it Rama Leela or Krishna Leela. In our Ramcharitmanas, this story comes. Sati, Bhagwan Shiva's wife, when Bhagwan Ram was in the forest and crying, where my wife has gone, I cannot live without her, all the thing was doing. And Shivji was praying and watching. So Sati said, you call him Brahman, crying for the wife. Useless. How can he be Brahman? Now this was known to Bhagwan Ram and Shivji. Not known to anybody. What was known? Bhagwan told Sita ji when they decided to go for outing from the Chitrakoot. They lived there comfortably for so many years. Then the last year, now enough year, let's go for a change outside. So when they are going, he said to his wife, Lord Rama said to Sita ji, look here, we are going and there is always a danger on our head. So do one thing, hide your original form in the element fire and take out a Xerox copy and come. So Sita Mata did that. So that Sita who was following Rama in the forest and behind her was Lakshmanji, this is the rule. Rama, Sita, Lakshman, they were walking. In that, Rama knew that she is the Xerox copy and Shivji knew she is the Xerox copy. Original Sita was in her unmanifest form. So when Ravana took Sita ji, he took the Xerox copy. Origin was with him only. Now this was not known to anybody. But then Bhagwan Ram has to pretend, my Sita will. So he did such a lovely acting. See, Rama Leela. Meaning nothing has happened, but as if everything has happened. Try this. See, don't get too much involved with anything or anybody beyond limits. But that doesn't mean we remain irresponsible in our life. No. Fulfill your responsibilities, but don't get buried under your responsibilities. See, my father is like that. I don't know how to tell him, he doesn't understand. My dear, had he understood, he would never have produced you. When you are a product of the mistake, what do you expect from him? See? Therefore, natavat krutrim asthayam nirvahati eva laukikam. Therefore, the one who is really following spiritual path is perfect in whatever he does. Like an actor. Whatever role he has to play, he plays the role so perfectly well. See, my friends. But at the same time, he knows it's just a drama going on. With this foundation, I am on the stage throughout the world. See? Swamiji, you are giving talk to so many places, so many years around the world, but people don't change. I said, you are not giving me a news. I know that. Then why are you talking? I am addressing myself. See? When I observe the people, the world, I learn. Now this particular person does this thing which I really don't like. So I take 2 lessons. I should not do like that. And second thing, keep away from that person. Don't try to change him or her. God has failed. You will never succeed. Learn. See? When we drive the car, so many things will come. Now if you keep on fighting, shouting, road rage, you are destroying your time and energy. Therefore, continuing further, pravahatyapi niredhaha sthira praudashila yatha नामरूपान्यथात्वेपि कूटस्थं ब्रह्मणान्यथा. The other day in Rishikesh, I was taking bath in the Ganges. And there are so many people. So I said, we also want to please put Ganga Jal on our head. I said, okay, come, one by one. So, Sahasra Shirsha Purushaha Sahasraksha Sahasrapad Hato. And after all were over, then I thought, now I will also take a dip. So when I sat down to take a dip, naturally, so long I was standing, the knees were straight. When I bent, my knees bent, and there was a terribly sharp and big rock, which I could not see with the eyes. When I sat down, it gave such a terrible hurt. Oh, Krishna, 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 Krishna. From that I learned. See? So many millions of gallons of river waters are flown on that stone. Nothing happened to the stone. See? The day you take this as your spiritual practice, you will live with 0 complaints in this world. Complaining is not the spiritual life. So, pravahati nire adhasthira praudashara yatha nama rupa nyathatvepi, in the same manner, nama rupa, child, Dabbu, Shviti, Gudi Gudi, that Nam Rupa has changed. See? And then, I don't know if I told, there was one girl, her mother used to call her with a very funny name when she was a child. And everything is possible in this mother's love. So, she used to lift her child. That time the child was maybe about 1 year or so. So, when she comes from work, she will lift the child. Mera baingan ka bharta. Can you imagine calling a child baingan ka bharta? Time passed. Now that girl was due to get married. When I went to attend that marriage, this happened in Delhi. When that girl saw me, she was sitting around the fire. She left everything, came running, not to hug me, but put her palm on my mouth. Swamiji, don't call me by that name, because I knew her name, and I always used to call her, hey Bharata, idhar aaja. See? So, Nama Rupa Anyathatvepi, although the names and forms have changed, we are the same. Now tell me what sadhana you want to do. Sadhana will be just be, don't become anybody. See? Nama Rupa Anyatha Api. Our names have changed. See? Name is, hey, story fellow, Dagdu, hat yahan se. Afterwards, Dagdu said, man is the same, no change. In the same manner, all the dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara. So many bodies have changed. I do not know. This is what the medical people say. We have to accept it. They say all the cells of our body are 100% replaced every 10 years. So if you are 70 years of age, you have the seventh body. See? But we are the same. We can never get the following experiences: birth, growth, death, and absence. Hold on to that. Questions always come about something other than the self. So what is meditation? What is spiritual practice? That about which you don't have any question, doubt, that is what you are. I don't have a question about the space, then you are space. I don't have any question about anaconda, then you are anaconda. No, we have no question about our being, ever the same. So, nama rupa anyathatvepi kutastam brahman anyatha. We remain kutastam. Kutastam is what? Kutavat tishtati. Kuta means anvil. On the anvil, the blacksmith puts the heated iron and hits and changes the shape of that heated iron, but the anvil doesn't undergo any change. Exactly the same way. We are that anvil, supported all the changes of everything. Our body, our mind, our abilities, our faculties, everything changes. But we are the same. But instead of recognizing this, one old man in US was frustrated. Old people are normally frustrated. So his problem was, these doctors know nothing. I am having problem, they say you are perfectly all right. But I am telling I am having problem, they say no, there is no problem, you are healthy. And he was more and more frustrated. I am not healthy. So the daughter called me, Swamiji, I don't know what to do with my father. I said, fathers are problems, nothing new. But then you call me for dinner, nothing free, visiting free, good dinner. In USA to get good dinner is a gift. Otherwise, FFF, fresh from fridge. And it goes into the microwave. And Pindadan is given to you. Disgusting fellows. So, we had a dinner, पहले खाएंगे बाद में बात करेंगे. Who will take risk? So I finished my dinner and then I was talking to him. I said, Mama, you go away, I'll talk to Dad. I said, Papa, kindly tell me, I'll ask you some questions, okay? When you were young, how much weight you could lift easily? Oh, probably my daughter told you I was a weightlifter. I said no. Because such questions can come only the dumb people. Intelligent people don't have these questions. So, I used to lift very easily, 50 kilos. Very good. Now, how much you can lift? Not even 5 papad. Very good. Good answer. Now, earlier, you used to eat how many laddus? Easily 20, 25. Now if I look at the laddu, I feel afraid. Should I eat or not? Now the third question. When you were young, you used to remember everything, is it not? Yes. Now I don't remember. And this is my problem. But the doctors don't understand. I said, now I will tell you what it is. Like digestion is a faculty. It has changed. Physically lifting the things is a faculty. It has changed with age. Memory is also a faculty. And in the old age, forgetting is a gift of God. Those who do not forget, they suffer till the last moment. So try to remember to forget in life. See, whole life will change. Otherwise, one lady, old lady of course, in Dadar there was some marriage. So after attending that marriage and photography, ikde tikde brand. Then I took my food and I was sitting. One old lady came. Swamiji, what are you doing? I said, playing kabaddi. Why do you say like that? I said, when you are seeing I am eating food, you ask the question, what are you doing? What can I tell? Have you seen that girl? I said, I have not come to see the girls. I come for food. Then she started her story. Had my daughter been there, she would have also been married like her. So I kept quiet. You know what? She died. I said, lucky. She died when she was 6 months. Now this lady who is telling, she is 80 not out. So how many years that burden of the death of that 6 months child she is carrying on her head? Can she think about God? Don't get too much involved with your relations. See, two things, sukha kachra and gila kachra. Sukha kachra with reference to gross body and gila kachra with reference to subtle body, the mind. See, beyond that there is nothing. And therefore, like the waters flow over the strong rock, nothing happens to the rock. In the same manner, so many things have come and gone, nothing has happened to us. So what is spiritual practice? Pratyabhijna, recognize who you are. Or in other words, find out who is miserable. The one who is miserable doesn't exist. Now how can you help somebody who doesn't exist? How can you change somebody who doesn't exist? How can you destroy somebody who doesn't exist? Like the mirage waters. What can we do? There is only one option. Recognition of the illusion as an illusion is the only way to transcend illusions. And what is an illusion? Illusion appears under n number of conditions. If those conditions are not fulfilled, illusions cannot happen. This world that we talk about, when it appears, only after body identification. If there is no body identification, the world doesn't exist. Therefore, the happiest people are those who are in coma. ट्यूब लगाओ निकालो क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Who suffers? Not that comatose person, but those who have to pay the bill every day. अब इनके ऊपर मैं पैसा खर्चा करके क्या फायदा है? नहीं. How can you say this? Then there is a dialogue. Okay, let us do the पट में जीता तुम हारा, ठीक है? And then you play the coin, whether to remove the tubes or not, and the coin stands on the edge. Coin also confused. See friends, life is like a cup of tea. It depends how you make it. Don't make life serious. So, Nam Rupa Anyatha Pepi Kutastam Brahmananyatha. Nothing has happened to us, we are ever the same. Now, this world is shown. Nishchidre darpane bhati vastu garbham bruhadviyata sachid ghane tatha nana jagat garbhamidam viyata. If an object is in front of the mirror, 1 foot distance, so the reflection will be also seen 1 foot. If the object is 1 mile away from the mirror, it will be seen 1 mile inside the mirror. Then what is the thickness of the mirror? 0.2, 0.3 mm. In that 0.2, 0.3 mm thickness, such a depth is seen, is it not? When we see the reflection in the mirror, do we say the reflection is only on the surface? No. Even the space is reflected. If the space is not reflected, the distant objects cannot be seen. See? So, Nishchidre Darpane, that Darpan which is solid, it is not empty. Vastu Garbham Bruhadviyat. So, everything appears as an appearance, as a reflection. Garbham is inside. So the whole world is seen inside the mirror, which is so thin. Exactly the same way. Satchid Ghane Tatha. In the same manner, Satchidananda that we are, which is a solid reality. Solid reality means what? In the mirror, other than the mirror, there is nothing. In the same manner, in I, other than I, there is nothing. The day you will catch and learn, you will change in your life. What is that? We imagine we are seeing the things. We are not seeing the things. See? Imagine. Now you are seeing me. If I am in utter darkness in front of you, will you be able to see me? Why? Because now also you are not seeing me. Really, yes. What are you seeing? You are seeing the reflected light on my body. Second step. You are not seeing the reflected light on my body. You are seeing the image of that reflected light on your retina. Image is happening. Now that reflected image on the retina is comprehended by the mind. And then the knowledge takes place. You must have seen there are some people, when they sleep with the eyes open. They sleep like that. Now, to such a person, in front of their eyes, you bring the finger. 4 plus 2, how much? No reply. Because the mind is not there. Mind is dissolved. See? So where is this whole world? So what we are experiencing is not the world. Only images. See? And therefore, now you are 50 of you here. If you become 5,000, will there be a burden on my vision? If you all disappear, will there be any loss? See, if the reflection is that of the water in the mirror, will the reflection make the mirror wet? If the reflection is that of the fire, the reflection of the fire in the mirror, will it burn? Is it not our experience? Childhood has come and gone. Have we experienced that we have changed? Teenage has come and gone. Middle age has come and gone. We are the same. All the spiritual practice is change your focal length. When we go to this ophthalmologist, do you think they give us vision? Vision is already there. But because of the inability of the eye muscles to accommodate, we are not able to focus toward the object properly. So what the doctors do? They give us the glasses, and by the glasses we are able to adjust the focal length without eye muscle being used. Exactly the same way, spirituality does not make us divine. We have to focus with the proper focal length as to who we are. Then, for all of us, waking experiences are different. For all of us, dream experiences are different. For all of us, deep sleep experience is common. My waking world, your waking is different. My dreams, your dreams are different. But our deep sleep experience is common. Why? What is the deep sleep experience? No sense of incompleteness, no sense of otherness. So the finite and otherness disappeared. Where is the question of otherness? See, and experience of deep sleep is also the same. Aham kimapi ne janami, I don't remember, I don't know anything in deep sleep, and I had a good sleep, I was happy. Same experience, because we are one. See? And where there is only one, there is no fear. Dvitiya tvai bhayam bhavati. Whenever there is a sense of otherness, there is a fear. See, my friends, therefore, all the experiences that we gather through our mind, they depend on the quality of the mind and the foolishness that we carry. If the mind is disturbed, everything will look horrible. If the mind is happy, everything will look beautiful. See? Therefore, if the mirror is covered with dust, you can't see properly, you have to wash it. If the fire is covered with smoke, if you want to see the fire, you have to put minimum effort. The smoke will go, you can see the fire. But if the child is in the womb of the mother and she wants to know what the child is like, you open and put it back. No, you have to have patience till the pregnancy is complete. In the same manner, on the spiritual path, have patience. It is not a touch method. See, my friends, and what is that patience? Learn, learn, learn. Where we are not required, we should not. Where we are not required to comment, we should not. See how important it is. Our Anandamayi Ma gives beautiful words. See? खाओ पियो मांगो नहीं. See? आओ बैठो रुको नहीं. देखो सुनो बोलो नहीं. कितनी सिंपल बात है. But we are unable to control old habits. See? So, निश्चिद्रे दर्पणे भाति वस्तु गर्भम बृहद्यता सचिद गणे तथा नाना जगत गर्भमिदम व्यद. So this whole world is just a reflection on itself. See? adruštva darpanam naiva tadantakshanam tatha amatva satchidanandam nama rupamati kutaha. If there is no reflection, if there is no mirror, there cannot be any reflection. In the same manner, unless you recognize your divine being, there cannot be any reflection in this world. This world will be nowhere. See? Like reflection is supported by the mirror, in the same manner, this reflection, appearance of the waking world is supported by me. If I am not there, my father is not there. If I am not there, my wife is not there. If I am not there, my son is not there. But if they are not there, I continue to exist. My friends, recognize this. Amatva Satchidanandam Nama Rupamati Kutaha. So without recognizing our conscious blissful being, nothing is ever possible. See? Continuing toward the end. Prathamam Satchidanande Bhasabhane Tatavata Buddhim Niyamya Naivordhvam Dharayennama Rupayoho. Prathamam Satchidanande Bhasamane. So first of all, recognize your essential nature. What is our essential nature? Satchidananda. Means what? The expression of Satchidananda, I tell you. Try that. That is the practice. Sat. We live. We allow others to live. Sat. Chit. We don't cheat anybody. We do not get cheated by anybody. Ananda. We are happy. We don't make others miserable by our presence. See? These three things. Prasamam Satchidanande Bhasamane. First, recognize your own divine self. Then, to that extent, Buddhim Niyamya. Till that, we have to stop reacting in this world. These three factors also I told you a number of times. Mind survives with these three foods. Carbohydrates, past memories. Maximum food is carbohydrates. See? Then the proteins, the future worries. And in the present, the comparisons. Stop these three. Mind will dissolve. Dissolved mind is consciousness. Like dissolved ice is water. Buddhim niyamya na eva urdhvam dharaye nama rupayoho. After we have thus trained ourselves, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, खाओ पियो रुको नहीं, go away, आओ बैठो चलो. See, it is so important, friends. I don't know if I told you, this happened once. Somebody came to me, probably in Delhi, and that person just dropped in without telling me. I don't know also what for he has come. So I said, oh, come on, sit down. And I went out. And looking again outside. Again I came. Hey, how are you? Before he replies, again I go out. And look outside here and there. Again I came. I think everything is fine, is it not? Again I wait. I did not wait for any reply. Just formality, how are you? Go ahead. So, he said, Swamiji, you are disturbed, worried about something? I said, you are not worried, be attentive. Some important person is expected. Meaning, you are unwanted. See, friends, we have to recognize this. Where we are wanted, where we are required to comment, where our advice is asked, we have to recognize this. But कहना नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन हमारे पड़ोसी की बहू हमारे बहू से अच्छी है. Then kill that पड़ोसी बहू. Then your bow will be better comparison. देखो महाराज, the day you work on your mind in this very simple manner, you have learned Vedanta Shastra. The buddhim niyamya na urdhvam dharaye nama rupayoho. Thereafter, don't get carried away by names and the forms, mean the world. Evam cha nirjagat brahma Satchidananda Lakshanam Advaitananda Etasmin Vishramyantu Janaschiram Evam Nirjagat Brahma. What is Paramatma? Nirjagat. Jagat is what? Jagati Gacchati iti Jagat. That what is constantly changing is the world. See? And that what is not changing is Paramatma, Satchidananda Lakshana. See? These are so simple things. Evam Nirjagat Brahma. Things come and go, who cares? Hold on to your being. There is nothing ever new happened in this world. Number one. Number two, there is no creation. There is only manifestation and manifestation. Upanishad it comes. How the world was created by God, yatha purvam akalpayat. Yatha purvam. See, now take it at our level to understand. If a person sleeps as a doctor, he was tired, he slept. Who was he? He was a doctor. When he wakes up, does he wake up as an engineer? See? So, after he wakes up, is he born as an engineer? No. Then, manifestation and manifestation. Manifestation and manifestation. Nothing is ever created, nothing is ever destroyed. See? All the waves in the ocean, are they created by somebody? When they are created, are they coming from outside? And when they die, they do go somewhere else? No. Then all the past, present and the possible future waves are unmanifest in the ocean. Therefore, when the waves are created, nothing is created. When the waves die, nobody dies. Is it not? I sleep as a doctor, I wake up as a doctor. I sleep as an engineer, I wake up as an engineer. Who died? So what is life? Life is not birth or death, but it is a manifestation and manifestation. This is what Bhagavan tells Arjuna when he was crying, so many people will die. He said, Avyaktadini bhutani vyakta madhyani bharata avyakta nidhananeva tatra ka paridevana. Everything is unmanifest, because manifest, again unmanifest, again manifest, going on and on and on. Therefore, where this is happening, that Brahma, Nirjagat Brahma, Satchidananda Lakshana. Therefore, we have no experience of birth because we are eternal presence. We have no experience of growth, infinite cannot grow. And Ananda Lakshanam, because Ananda means Ananta, infinity is bliss. Finite are blisters. And how finite? Because we get, because if I do this thing, I will be happy. So it is not a bliss. When bliss involves two things rub, your new shoes and your foot, blister will come. See? So, eva nirjagat brahma satchidananda lakshanam advaitananda. And therefore, what was the topic? Brahmanande advaitananda. Therefore, the advaitananda is not the happiness of the rich man is superior than the happiness of a worker on the roadside. No, it's the same. Changes are outside, but substratum is the same. Advaita Vishramyantu Janashchiram. So all the people, may they relax and be one with this infinite bliss that we are. This is the blessing of Vidyaranya Swami for all of us. Brahmananda Bhide Granthe Trutiyodhyaya Iritaha Advaitananda Eva Syat Jagat Mithyatvanin Chintaya. So what is told in this whole chapter of 105 verses, in this text, Brahmananda, Advaitananda eva syat. There is only non-dual bliss. And what is about the world? How it is achieved? Jagat mithyatva chintaya. Friends, unless this becomes the foundation of our thinking, we will keep on struggling and suffering. But with this foundation, we will keep on struggling but not suffering. How? Karnataka. When an actor is showing that he is suffering on the stage, is he suffering? Karnataka. Therefore, never trust any Mahatma. When he says, I love you, he doesn't love anybody. See? Because he loves everyone. There is no specific, I love you because God. No, I love you in spite. Dekho Maharaj. So, Advaitananda eva syat jagat mithyatva chintaya. Therefore, don't give too much importance, value to this world. It has always been like this. It will continue to be. We are here only for time pass. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.